Hello again, welcome to our Monday night special. Um, great, I suppose, great memories last week with Cornies and all the memories we had there, and so many people. Like it was lovely, and Ronan for the beautiful photographs. If you didn't see them last week, go back down and find the thread and see the fabulous photographs that Ronan put up back in the day. Little Mr. Willie Bunn when he was a little boy, and Nick McCarthy, and just it was beautiful. But Deirdre mentioned one of the songs that I was going to do last week and I didn't, and it was a classic, and I want to throw it in tonight. It was the song. It was one of Johnny Jones's classics, and it's called "A Raincoat and a Rose." Rain, tears of joy, tears of pain. Is this really me standing here at the station? The card says I mustn't be late. I've never been late. I've never really had the chance. Years and years, and not even wanting a second chance. Look for a raincoat and a rose. I hope no one sees the life I know. It was always like that. Yes, it always showed. Did I do something wrong to have to pay in many more ways than one rainy day? What do I say? How simple it's all become. Look for a raincoat and a rose. Love is for fools, fools have no grace. And damn them while you can. Out here on the fence, it's such a lonely place. I wish I was foolish now. The greatest of pain is never really knowing. Maybe today I'll find out this way, the way I'm going. Look for a raincoat and a rose. Johnny, Raincoat and a Rose, that was a fabulous song. So, moving along from Cornies. August 1991, a young lad from Cahir opened a pub in town called the Underground. And again, we had so many great nights of music in that pub. I do remember one night, A.L.B. Grace was coming in with his bass amp, and it got to the top of the stairs, and it decided it was going to go down itself, and it rolled the whole way down the stairs, bang, 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 to the end, and we got to the bottom and plugged it in, and of course it worked. So we knew then we were going to have some good years there, and we did. So 1991, and I remember one song we always sang there every night when a certain gentleman came in, and it was... well, for 10 years we've been on our own, and Moscow's flat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from Pat Breen, and a voice that came from you and me. And then while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, no verdict was returned. And while Lennon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark. The day the music died, and we were singing, and we sang that every night when Mr. PB came in, and he was great crack about it, but it was fantastic. And And I think that was one of the nights too, but we started looking at country music because 91. So Garth Brooks was after releasing his album 2 years earlier. So it was probably that year he played in the Point Depot. And I remember the following July 4th, Independence Day, we had a great party for the Underground. And if you remember, it was on the street. We'd build the hay on the street, never like that. Aidan came out from Limerick, Brian O'Connor on the guitar, John Brown, Colm on the drums, Stephen Keys and Aidan singing, which was just which was a great time. And there was a lad from around Banshee who's come up and sing with us occasionally too, and he'd always put an emphasis on the first word of this song. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rail. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the trail pulls out at Camp and Key, rolls along past houses, farms and fields. Mothers with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle breed, and the rhythm of the rail was all they'd see. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the terrain they call City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home we'll be there by morning, through the Mississippi darkness rolling down to the sea. And all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream. The steel rails still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings the song again, the passengers will please refrain. Train has got the disappearing railroad blues. Good morning, America, how are you? Say, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the terrain they call City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Of course, Willie Nelson and the City of New Orleans. Like, what a song. And all the crack we had with that, and the country music, and we could spend the whole, well, I will talk about country music some other night because it's such I suppose I'm mad about it myself, love the whole thing. But if you think, it was Mary Shapin Carpenter, there was Vince Gill, Tricia Yearwood, and I'd say Garth just kicked out Clint Black. There was so many. I'd like to sing one more song that we used to sing a lot collectively with all the lads, and it was just a powerful song written by Jimmy Webb. And Jimmy Webb, I suppose, would have been the great songwriter who spent a lot of his life working with Glen Campbell. Wrote Galveston, Wichita Lineman, By the Time I Get to Phoenix. And he also wrote a great song that was a huge hit for Glen Campbell, and it was also then a huge hit for a collaboration of the Highwaymen, which was Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson and Willie Nelson. So here's a great song called The Highwaymen. I was a highwayman, long the coach roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a song maid lost her baubles to my trade. Many a soldier shed his lifeblood on my blade. Bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I am still alive. I was a sailor, I was born upon the tides. With the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner around the Horn of Mexico. I went aloft and furled the mainsail in a blow. When the yard broke up, they said that I got killed, but I am living still. I was a dam builder, crossed the river deep and wide, where steel and water did collide. Place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that grave tomb that knows no sounds, but I am still around. I'll always be around and around and around and around and around and around and around. I'll fly a starship across the universe divide. When I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain, but I will remain. And I'll be back again and again and again and again and again and again and again. The Highwayman. What a great song. And the nights in the Underground we had belting out them songs. Thanks again for tuning in, everybody. I want to just do a few songs tonight from Mr. Jim Steinman, who passed away there last week. We've so many songs of his. He was a playwright, songwriter, composer, lyricist. He actually wrote one song for a musical called Whistle Down the Wind, and it was recorded by Boyzone in 1993, who were actually managed at the time by Louis Walsh. The significance of the song, I think, really was the no matter what was the name of the song. It was the only song that Boyzone had that actually charted in the United States, and that was Jim Steinman's influence. So the song was written by Jim Steinman and Andrew Lloyd Webber. I'm sure you remember. I'll just do a little bit of it. No matter what they tell us, no matter what they do, no matter what they teach us, what we believe is true. No matter what they call us, however they attack, no matter what they take us, we'll find our own way back. I can't deny what I believe, can't be what I'm not. I know this love's forever, I know no matter what. That was Boyzone. And again, Jim Steinman. Now, Jim Steinman had such an amazing career with the likes of Cher, Celine Dion, very much so with Bonnie Tyler, with Holding Out for a Hero. Big into opera, rock opera, which again, Meatloaf was his biggest, I suppose, project throughout his life, and the musical Bat Out of Hell, and I read recently where his attention to detail when he was recording songs was incredible. They could spend a day doing a guitar riff just to get it exactly how he heard it in his head, and he knew what he was doing. So many nights we finished with songs from Mr. Meatloaf himself. So I'm going to do the same until next week. Thank you very much. You might have spotted last week it came in as a podcast as well. So if people want to podcast it, it's just for me. It stores all of them and they're easier to find. But you can watch it either way you want. But thank you again. So maybe a little bit of Meatloaf to say goodnight. Thank you. It was a hot summer night and the beach was burning. There was fog coming over the sand. When I listen to your heart, I hear the whole world turning. I see the shooting stars coming through your trembling hands. Well, you were licking your lips and your lipstick shining. I was dying just to ask for a taste. We were lying together in a silver moon by the light of the moon. You know there's not another moment to waste. You hold me so close, my knees go weak. My soul is crying right above the clouds. I try to speak, but no matter what I do, I still can't seem to make any sound. And then you took the words right out of my mouth. It must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, I swear it's true, I was just about to say I love you. And I will do anything for love. Yes, I will do anything for love. I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. Baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. I told you everything I possibly can. There's nothing left inside of here. And baby, you can cry all night. That'll never change the way that I feel. The snow is really piling up outside. I wish you wouldn't make me leave here. I poured it on and I poured it out. I try to show you just how much I care. I'm tired of words and I'm too hoarse to shout. But you've been cold to me so long, I'm crying icicles instead of tears. And all I can do is keep on telling you I want you, I need you, and there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You'll never drill for gold on a sandy beach. I know you'll never drill for oil on a city street. I know you're looking for a ruby in a mountain of rocks. Well, there ain't no Cooteville lighting at the bottom of a Cracker Jack box. I can't lie, I can't tell you I'm something I'm not. No matter how I try, I'll never be able to give you something that I just haven't got. Now there's only one girl that I will ever love, and that was so many years ago. And though I know I'll never get her out of my heart, she never loved me back. Oh, I know. I remember how she left me on that stormy night. She kissed me and got out of our bed. Though I pleaded and I begged her not to walk out that door, she packed her bags and turned right away. And she kept on telling me, she kept on telling me, kept on telling me I want you, I need you. But there ain't no way I'm ever gonna love you. Now don't be sad, 'cause 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And good night with this. The suns are screaming and the fires are howling way down in the valley tonight. There's a man in the shadows with a gun in his arms and the blade shining oh so bright. There's evil in the air, murder in the sky, the killers on the bloodshot streets. I'm down in the gutter where the dead are rising. Swear I saw a young boy down in the gutter, starting to form into heat. Ah, baby, you're the only thing in this whole world, pure and good and right. And wherever you are, wherever you go, there's always gonna be some light. So I gotta get out, I gotta break it out now before the final crack of dawn. So we gotta make the most of our one night together. When it's over, you know, we'll both be so alone. And like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. And like the day's over, like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone, gone, gone. Just like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes. When the day is dawning and the sun comes down and the moon is shining through. And like a sinner before the gates of heaven, I'll come crawling on back to you. I'm gonna hit the highway like a battering ram on a silver black phantom bike. When the metal is hot and the engine is old, we're old enough to see the light. And nothing really rocks in this rotten old hole, and everything's working out lost. And nothing really rocks and nothing really rolls, everything's working out low. And maybe I'm damned if I ever get out, maybe I'm damned if I do. But all that I know with every beat of my heart, I wanna be damned with you. So if I gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned, dancing through the night with you. So if I gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned, gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned, gotta be damned, you know I wanna be damned, dancing through the night, dancing through the night, dancing through the night with